guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm on this side of the camera. We have light and I'm going to use it. So finally, as you guys know, I posted my final empties, wax melts, all that stuff. So now I want to share with you guys, I'm going to do two separate videos. Today, as you already know, is going to be a video on my favorite candles, the candles that I have that I have burned. See, brain. So the candles that I have burned. Before we go any further, don't ask me what's on my nails. It's supposed to be shellacked and it's supposed to not come off unless my nail grows, but firefighting proves that wrong. And washing dishes. I was gifted this lipstick. It is from, oh shoot, where is it again? Bare Minerals. In the color Tease. So I have that on the base of my lips, and then I have a Buxom's full-on lip polish, yes, in Bunny on top. All right, so this time I'm just going to, there's no particular order. I honestly, I'm not going to pull from any particular order. What I'm going to try to do is organize it by brand and say why it is I felt like this candle made it into my top candle picks for 2017. Again, I didn't make a 17 of 17 or top 10 this time. I just really went through, as I was going through all those videos, say with wax melts, as I was finishing up the video, I put aside all the ones I really liked and want to do the video on that. So this was the top candle in 2016. It still made my top candles, again, no particular order. It is DW Home's Peppermint Bark. And I received this one from my friend Ramona. She sent this to me. It was beautiful. I just love it. It is definitely peppermint bark, white chocolate, peppermint, yumminess. I burn this candle when I set my tree up, which is generally the day after Remembrance Day or Veterans Day, which is November 12th. And I burn this candle because, like, to me, it's like the kicker. It's the beginning of the holiday season for me. Well, I was gonna say something too, and I can't remember. It'll probably come to me. So I'm just gonna. So what I will say with Bath and Body Works, most of these are newer ones, but I was really appreciative that at least in 2017 they made an effort, I feel, to have produced new candles and not just a whole pile of repackaged candles that we've seen 1,000 times. So although I have some favorites that I will always repurchase of those repackages, it is always so nice to see new things changed and so on. So like, it's just nice to see freshness. All of these candles that I'm about to share with you, I should have said at the beginning, are also part of playlists. So based on their brand, you just have to look at my very extensive playlist and look through that. Bath and Body Works would probably be the biggest playlist, I would think, at this point. So, but in prelude to that, White Barns or Bath and Body Works Peppered Plum. I really did appreciate this candle very much. I appreciated its newness in scent. I'm not much into packaging, but love that color. I will say that this particular candle burnt like beeswax candle because like all the, I don't know if you can sort of see there, it's a bit mushy. Well, there you go, along the sides. It still burned beautifully, went right to the end. It still smells great, which is a huge test to me, because a lot of times, as you know, like you get through like halfway through the candle and it starts smelling like kerosene, and that's not good. So Peppered Plum was definitely one of my top candles that I enjoyed very much in 2017. This one here, now, sadly, there's a good and a bad. So this isn't new to 2017. I believe it came out in 2016, but it's Hot Cocoa and Cream. As you can see, there's half burnt. And that's because this particular one started smelling like kerosene, and you can sort of see the wicks dotted out. Now, I've burned a lot of these. I've gifted a lot of these as well, and a lot of them have been fine, but like this one here is just started smelling like kerosene, and I don't want my house to smell like kerosene, so I blew it out, and I'm like, that's it. But that's not to say, like, I have another one of these I'm gonna chop up for next Christmas. Chop it up. You guys have seen my videos for it. My Bath and Body Works candles, the ones that I know caused me a bit of grief. I paid money, even if it was on sale, I paid good money for this candle for 14.5 ounces of joy. And when I'm only getting 7.25 ounces of joy, and feeling like I'm wasting the rest of it, that's why I get frustrated. I really hope that they change their wicks, their ways. The prices are going up, the quality is going down. This is not news to anybody or myself. It is just a fact. I do love this scent. I still made this in part of my top candle picks for 2017 because this smells truly like open a can of powdered hot chocolate and you're ready to have your hot chocolate for the season. So really enjoyed it. I just wish I was able to enjoy it for longer. Okay. This is an older candle, and my friend Brita also gifted me one of these for Christmas 2 years ago, I guess. Vanilla Balsam. And this surprised me. I'm not normally a balsam, pine, cedar kind of person. This is a sexy, smoky, woodsy scent. I really enjoyed this. Again, it's not new, but again, these are my top picks of the things I have burned through the whole year of 2017. So, this came out in 2016, but I had bought a lot of them because I really liked it, and I really enjoy this. Again, another flawless burn all the way to the bottom. Still smells like it did when I first got it. I can appreciate that very much. Vanilla Balsam is definitely one of those items. Again, I don't think they came out with much in 2017 that comes close to Vanilla Balsam, but I could be wrong. I don't think there's a dupe. Not sure. But anyway, moving on. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. And I grew up in the Okanagan, and before everything in the Okanagan turned into grapes, it was all treed fruit. And I love apricots, or apricots, however you say it, tomato, tomato. Autumn apricot was gorgeous. Loved this so much. Again, flawless burn all the way to the end. Still smells like autumn apple. It smells like autumn apricot, which is what it's supposed to smell like. It smelled like a true apricot. And I've watched other people's reviews, and I don't know, did people even eat apricots? Because I feel like maybe it was their code number or whatever, But I do believe that this to smell just like an apricot. And autumn, I guess it was like more of a, I don't know what made it autumn. We in Canada don't have set note descriptions on the bottom. I don't know what made it autumn, but I know apricots we used to can and have it in the fall or autumn over canned apricots or canned peaches over vanilla ice cream. Ooh. So again, very thankful for newness, new scents. Like going out on a limb, giving us something different, right? So I like that. Blueberries and cream. This was my last one of this, and it didn't come out in 2017. I think it came out in 2016. This was absolutely fantastic, spectacular. The color of the wax when pulled out was absolutely gorgeous. Again, burnt to the bottom, smells just like it did at the beginning. This is one of the reasons why it made my top. And I'm not normally into blueberries. Like, it's blueberries and cream, but this definitely was a converter for me just in this one. I'm not going to go out and buy like a whole bunch, but this was the last one I had in this. And if I had more, I would probably chop one up so I could melt it and enjoy it for 14.5 ounces again and for much longer. So blueberries and cream. I know this is a polarizing one for a lot of you as well, but I love Toasted Graham Latte. Again, I melted this one in particular in 2017. This made my top of the things I've actually burned. It did come out in 2016, but I know that in the year 2017 with all the SAS, I know that this candle came back quite a few times. The Bad Neighbor, he loves this one as well. I know so many people who love it. It's a bit weird at first. I will give it that when you smell it on cold, but just burn it. It's amazing. And I do have more of this as well. So I'm likely to, we'll see if I have two of them, I'll probably burn one and chop one up. That's kind of how I would do it. If I only had one, I'd probably chop it up so I can enjoy it for a lot longer. And for those people who think I don't burn candles, this isn't even all the candles I burn. Or I did a video on that. This is just my top candle picks for 2017, so. I get that all the time. Hey, stop burning candles. I'm like, no, if you watched my channel, you'd know I burn candles. I just don't burn as many for lots of reasons. But partially it's because I want my money's worth. So even my candles, as you know, I've been chopping up. This one I love. I bought two. I took one to a baby shower for the hostess who was having the baby shower. And I kept one for myself, and I'm like, oh, where were you? And you didn't come back. And I'm like, oh, I want you back. Pumpkin spice. Man, this is so good. Again, I burnt this in 2017. It came out in 2016. This was beautiful. A true pumpkin scent. I feel, as we all have said, many of us who review blogging, vlogging, whatever, Sensationals, Better Homes and Gardens, Bath and Body Works, they tend to, as soon as they slap pumpkin on or anything, it doesn't necessarily smell like pumpkin. Rather, it smells a lot like the spices that go into a pumpkin pie, which I am on the border. There was so much wax melts and candles in general, and Bath and Body Works is no different, in the fall of 2017 that was like overdosed in pumpkin spice. I like the smell of pumpkin. I like a little bit of spice, but I want the pumpkin to reach out, especially when your name says pumpkin and then spice. This one was fantastic. I wish I had another one of these. This was so good. It truly be missed, and who knows, maybe they'll make it again for 2018. I don't know. Didn't come out for 2017. Another one that totally threw me for a loop. I have a fake Christmas or faux Christmas tree. And so I had never, because again, I mentioned before, I'm not into tree scents like balsam pine, blah, blah, blah. But I decided, I bought one of these at an SAS for $9. So I'm like, fresh balsam. I'll save it. I think I got it at the SAS after Christmas sale in 2017, and I saved it for burning for Christmas in 2018 or 2017. So like a good 11 and a half months later, I burned this and it was beautiful. It really surprised me. Again, I didn't think I would like this, and I'm happily surprised I do. And this coming fall, I don't have any more in these, but if I were to, I will go into Bath and Body Works again, and in the fall, late, early winter, likely go pick up one or two of these. Really enjoyed that ambiance of a fake tree. I love it, but it's also nice to feel like it's kind of sort of real, even though it's not. Oh, another one. My friend Gail sent me this one, and it was absolutely amazing. So good. Love it. And it totally reminds me of a peach campino. And if that's a candy, it's like a yogurt peach candy, hard candy, peach meringue. Again, I believe this came out in 2016, burnt this one in 2017. Again, smells just the way it did at the beginning when I bought it, as it does now. Burnt beautifully, no issues, fantastic. Again, loving the different scents. Again, I like certain scents that are repackaged, but when you're producing, like, say 20 collections a year and 80% of the candles that you're producing are repackages, it's such a breath of fresh air to get some new things. All right, so the last four I have are from Root Candle. So Root Candle, these two here are travel size. They've changed their packaging, so they're actually even cuter now than they were. I mean, they're cute, but these are travel size, and this is in Root Legacy's Chocolateness. I raved about this one. It's this travel size through like crazy, and no matter what scent I had, I think there may have been one out of maybe 12 that I tried that didn't throw as well. I can open it now. Again, smells just like chocolate. It smells so good, you guys. And the throw I got from this was absolutely amazing. So Root Legacy's Chocolateness, fabulousness. And this one, okay, this one was the most true to life of a sparkling champagne. Like, oh, this was Root Legacy's sparkling champagne. So there is the lid. Oh, it just needs that fizzy note. If it had fizzy note, that would be the like the champagne. But this smells like good champagne, not the sour, bitter stuff that you just buy because it's New Year's and you feel like you have to buy it because it's New Year's Eve and you should buy it, but it's all crap. This smells like expensive champagne. I like this one myself, and again, I had such success with this size. So sparkling champagne from Root Legacy. This is the new packaging here in this size. Now, the sooting was a bit much towards the end, as you can see. There was a bit more towards the end, but this was such a good laundry scent. This is sun-dried cotton. Oh my gosh, I remember when I got this, I was super sick. I had the flu. It came in and I started burning it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it smells literally like you're hanging your cotton linen outside to dry. Oh, it smells. Any of you guys who are fresh scent people, I don't know if it's on their website at the moment. And this is the new packaging with the new lids. So sun-dried cotton. Oh, it is so good. I enjoyed it, and it didn't start stinking. It didn't smell like kerosene. Yes, there was a bit of soot towards the end, but otherwise it still made my top. And my last candle to talk to you guys about is also a Root Legacy candle in blue basil, or basil. So that's this one here. And because it's made with honey wax, or beeswax, sorry, it does get a little mushy along the sides. But this one, to me, junipers. It totally does. I know my friend Ramona would be like, oh, junipers. Oh, so good. I just came back from visiting my parents for before Easter, and they have tons of junipers. Junipers is just a way to kind of fill space, and we have this long driveway, and they're flanked on both sides of the driveway, and they're so huge now. There's families of quail that live inside of them. I mean, it's been almost 38 years that they live there. Love this candle as well. So there you have it. There are my top, in no particular order, candle favorites that I burned throughout the whole year of 2017. And all those videos, as you know, I saved all my empties, and I'm just getting to finally showing you my top candles and wax melts, whichever goes up first, in the month of April. So it takes a long time because I got so much other content to share with you as well. So for those of you who are worried that I don't burn candles, I do. I just don't burn nearly as many, and because I want to throw my, oh, there's another reason. That's what I was going to talk to you about. There's something that I used to be able to go to my homes. I had 2 different home scents, one north, one south, 2 different winners, one south, one north. And I used to be able to walk into those stores and get DW home candles with no problem whatsoever. There was such a plethora of them. Now it's like I go in there and it's the same bloody candle. They're like all the same, and it's boring. It's like, I don't know what happened. So I used to be able to get lots of DW home candles at a discount price, and I can't get those anymore. So that's why you're not seeing any, or as many, I guess, hauls of DW homes or winners or things like that, because I can't find any. They're all the same bloody scents that have been sitting there for 4 months and no one's buying. And I still don't want to buy it. So, all right, you guys, thanks again for all your patience. And as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.